What's going on, everybody? It's John. Welcome back to One Day at a Time. Today, I'd rate my day, I'd say 6 out of 10. And I want to talk a little bit about a feeling that I've been feeling for a long time, but felt very strongly today. And many of you might relate to this feeling. No, it's not lust. No, it's not love. No, it's not hunger. It's a feeling I can't really describe. I don't think there's a word for it. Maybe we should make a word for it. Maybe that's the goal of today's video. Oh, that light is bright. This is the feeling that I would call looking for something that isn't there. The teacher had an assignment for us today where everybody in the class had to take 20 pictures of something, anything. All the pictures had to follow some sort of pattern or have something in common. And then in class tomorrow, we're going to put the photos together and kind of turn it into something greater. I don't really know what that means yet, but that was the assignment. For some reason, I decided to do benches around campus. A school in a very, very large campus, and there are many, many different kinds of benches all over the place, scattered about, people sitting on them, people not sitting on them, um, some very used, some very not used. So there's a lot of benches. So I decided it'd be a good idea to go around campus and take pictures of 20 benches. But the thing that I did wrong is that I decided to take pictures of benches right around sunset. And that is prime bench hour. This is prime campus hour. Everybody's running around campus, coming back from class, going back to where they live. It's kind of like trying to drive home in rush hour. It's a very stupid idea, mainly because taking pictures of benches isn't really socially acceptable. But I did it anyway because I'm stupid. So I did just that. I wandered around campus and took pictures of 20 different benches. I'm going to show the pictures of the benches on the screen now while I talk, so you can admire my work. I'm very proud of myself. But there's this feeling while I was doing this assignment, a feeling that I really couldn't describe. I've felt it before, but not really to this extreme in a very long time. As I was going around taking pictures of these benches, I couldn't help but find myself looking, not for benches, but for something else. I'd take a picture of a bench, I'd look up, I'd look to my left, I'd look to my right. All I would see are random people walking by, the trees, maybe a squirrel, trying to, find a good place to hide his nuts before the winter starts. I, and this happened constantly. It would happen when I went to go take a picture of a bench. It would happen when be walking to the bathroom. It'd be happening when I was, in the library doing work. I kept looking up and I kept looking to my left and to my right, and every single time I walked into a new place, it felt like there was something there for me that I had to find. It was like a quest that I was on. And in the end, to the outside looker, it doesn't really look like I was looking for something, rather that it looks like I'm lost. When you see a dude just looking around, you'll think they're lost. And maybe that's the feeling that I'm feeling. I'm in a part I'm in a period of my life where I don't really know what is next. I just a lot of big changes just happened very fast, which some of them were good and were definitely for the best. But I think I'm feeling a little alone. Yeah, I have friends on campus. Yeah, I have people home I can call, but it just feels like a part of me isn't there anymore. And I feel by walking around and searching that I'm gonna find that part to complete myself. But I know that's not true and not how it works, but I'm still doing it anyway. And I feel like this has been trickling into every single part of my life. I'll be sitting on my phone for what feels like 5 minutes, but turns into an hour. I'm just scrolling through reels. I'm looking for something to make me laugh, looking for something to make me smile. I mean, there are things that make me laugh and smile, but I keep looking. And I don't know what it is I'm looking for. I spent hours looking, and all I could find were 20 benches. 20 benches of different shapes and different sizes littered around the entire campus. Just, I thought I would find some kind of purpose through the benches, but like, obviously that's not going to happen. I know it seems like where I'm going in this video, there's no answer to my question. There's no answer to my question, and there really is no direct and clear answer. But I did find something that made me understand something. This is going to sound very strange, but I saw a clip from the movie Rango. I know, a clip from the movie Rango. I know it must be like, what? Where's this guy going? He's crazy. He's gone crazy. He's gone mad. He's flipped the script. What's going on? Well, there's a scene in Rango where Rango is dejected from the town. Like, he is rejected by his friends. He let them all down. He told this big lie throughout the entire movie that he's some legend. He's some hero. He's this great sheriff Rango that killed the hawk with just one bullet, and kind of solidified a legacy that to him didn't even exist. And we have this other character, this big rattlesnake Jake, come in and humble him a little bit, saying, "You're a fraud. You're not a legend like me. You're a nobody." So after this, Rango doesn't really know who he is. He wanders the desert. He he's alone. He's aimless until he finds himself face to face with the spirit of the West. This legendary character that is said to roam the desert. Um, and he runs into him and is like, "Listen, buddy, I don't know who I am." And Rango's kind of sitting there, like, "I let all my friends down, man. You're the spirit of the West. You're like a brother to me, man. Like you you're him." And the spirit's like, "Nah, I'm just a dude that's searching, just like you." And Rango's like, "I don't even know what I'm searching for anymore." And the spirit says something along the lines of, "Well, it's not about you. It's about them." And Rango's kind of like, "I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm out here in the desert. I was supposed to be a household pet. What the heck am I doing out here?" And the spirit's like, "Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't be out here in the desert. You should be with them, your friends. You if they expect you to be a hero, then go be a hero." And well, this may sound like a very random scene to draw from it. It kind of got me thinking a little bit. The whole time I was walking around campus, just looking to my left and to my right, looking for something. I wasn't really looking for a part of myself. I was looking for the people that make me who I am. The people that make me whole, the people that make it seem a little less embarrassing when I'm just sitting there alone taking pictures of benches. In times like this, when we're alone, when we're hurt, when we've gone through something, it's good to keep the people that you love the most close to you. It's so easy to push them away. It's so easy to feel like you let them down. It's easy to feel like they don't need you. You don't need them, and all you have to do is find something to complete yourself. That's not true. Everything you need is right in front of you. And I guess it took me taking pictures of 20 benches in a scene from Rango to figure that out. Yeah, that was a quite an interesting day today. Um, Also, thank you for 8 subscribers. Let's go. We got 8 subscribers, and also the one of the videos got 100 views, so that's pretty cool. Let's get 9. No, let's get 10 subscribers. I'm getting a little crazy. 2 more subscribers. Let's get 10 subscribers by tomorrow. Uploading is going to be a little harder for me because I'm going home for break. So we'll see I might make a video in my room. We'll see. I'm very busy when I go home. I'll do my best. I don't know why I'm holding this thumbtack, but thank you everybody for sticking with me through this very strange video. Hope you like my benches. And yeah, yeah. So don't search for something that isn't there. And you got this. You're strong. Stay true to yourself and all that. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow.